Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live. I'm at my shopping center in Virginia Beach. I'm just going to sage right now. I was just had some people come in, and so I'm going to kind of sage the energy and let me get back to in my zone. Okay. All right. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about on YouTube, it's been holiday week. Things have been kind of crazy. I'd like to get out more of these. So I'm just going to ask Spirit that I do that. Okay. That I keep up on my YouTube so that I do a minimum of 3 to 4 a week. And they're awesome. And everybody loves them. And I do too. And they're the God's honest truth. And that we change the world. We change the world with them in the healthiest, best way from love. Okay. So thank you, God, for that for us, and the best way for us in order something better. So today, what Spirit is guiding me to talk about is one of the things is talking about habits, patterns, and beliefs. Okay, one of my people, Nicole, had written in, so it's going to get her question answered in terms of beliefs. She was talking about some like mystical creatures and things that different cultures and ethnicities believe, and how some people can see them and not see them, or and how does that happen if somebody doesn't believe in what the creature is, or doesn't believe in that. And like, she was trying to figure out what the truth was in reference to this. Okay, and this is a really it's kind of a wild subject because there is so much going on with the magic that is God. All right, the love energy magic that is God. All right, there's a whole ton going on here. All right, I'm just gonna put my sage right over here to give us some smoke. So, all right. So, give us some clearing energy with us for today. All right. So, there's so much going on with our habits and patterns and beliefs and law of universe. Okay. So every single thing that is in existence is a habit and pattern and belief, all right, or a belief, so to speak, that you have that creates in your reality in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right. So my hair being this color is a manifestation from a habit, pattern, belief, past life stuff, both gifts, positive, healthy things, and unwell stuff in my soul. Okay. In the case of my hair came out in this lifetime to manifest a certain energy in this color at this time that my soul drew into me, created in this reality, because I needed to have the gifts of what this color hair brings to me. Okay. All right. To give you an example, what does this color hair bring to me? So inside of me, there is a belief, there is a habit, pattern, belief, or a belief system. Okay. A way of being in my soul that comes from lifetimes, which is a gift of my magic. And my hair is manifested in this reality. Okay. As that habit and pattern belief in this reality from my soul. Okay. So my soul is capitalizing on past life experiences, all its connection to the portal within itself that is God, and is using and bringing out into this reality in Earth world today the color of my hair for many different reasons and many different gifts. Okay, here's one of the things. It's white. White is the color of light. Okay, it's in the top of my head. It allows more white light, more light to come in. Okay, it's totally like white for the most part. Okay, so and this didn't happen till later in my life. Okay, so a little bit later started to happen like in my 40s. Okay, so all of these things my soul called in at the adequate time, the appropriate time, the best time for me to have this color hair. And I remember thinking in my 30s, late 30s, I'm like, what am I going to do with my hair, right? What am I going to do with that? So what happened is all of a sudden my hair started coming in this color. And as I progressed as a spiritual teacher, a spiritual being on my own personal journey and my journey out here, my hair color changed naturally. And I liked it, right? So I left my hair this color because my soul knows exactly what it is doing. And everything is based on habits, patterns, and beliefs, both positive and unwell, okay, in our souls that are created and manifested by our experiences, the space that we're in with God, what we came in here to do, and the whole connection of all of these things and the law of universe in earth world reality, a balance of this love energy that is God at the highest vibe, Christ consciousness, okay, and the higher heart self in this reality here in Earth World. So my hair is a form of a habit, pattern, and belief that is created in my reality here, so that I can or that it will assist me with my tools and gifts in this reality. So again, with age comes wisdom. With age comes, gray hair or white hair. Okay. So and also crone energy comes in with this. Okay. So all of these magical things, okay, come in with this hair. Also, my hair is wild. It's out of the box. I'm out of the box. Okay. This is all energy. So my soul created my hair to be this color. Okay. Whether I'm 5 years old, 100 years old, 50 years old, or whatever my age is, your soul knows exactly what it is doing, and everything is a habit, pattern, and belief that manifests in our realities. So my hair is a positive thing. A, I like it. B, it's wild, like me, wild, but wild meaning in a positive, healthy way, out of the box, all right, to do the work that I came here to do. Because I can't be in the box of the earth world beliefs, right, and do what I came here to do, because I wouldn't even be able to see that for the most part, or really get it, and be able to get into this space of love energy in my soul at this highest vibe, to be the teacher that I came here to teach. And my hair helps and assists me with this. As crazy and wild as this may sound, this is the truth about how things truly work with law of universe, a law which is law of God or law of love energy in its highest form, okay, and in earth world reality, okay, in this vibration space that we're here in this dimension, okay. Okay, so that's one habit and pattern, to give you an example, okay? Another one is my really, really dark blue eyes. Can you see them? All right, my eyes are dark blue, or that like midnight blue color, okay? My eyes are that color. That's part of being a mystic. It helps me connect with all that is space, the Akashic records, okay? You can look into somebody's soul through their eyes. That is for sure the truth. Okay, you ever hear that saying? There are so many truths in these old world sayings that tell you the truth about what's happening in your reality, and what the truth is about all that is God or love energy and universal law. So my eye color is also a gift of habits and patterns and beliefs, of past life experience, and gifts and tools that my soul manifested in this reality, which helps me to connect, okay, to all dimensions, all time, all that is, okay? And outer space energy. The truth is in the stars, being a mystic, going into different dimensions, okay? As well as the deep, dark blue waters of the sea, being in emotions, emotional spaces, creation, okay? Being a Scorpio, having Scorpio energy in me, same kind of thing, getting to the bottom of the ocean where it is darkest, okay? So all these things, and sky, being in the sky. Sky is air. So Scorpio, Libra, air, okay? So we have Scorpio, Libra, air, and water. So my eyes connect me with all of these things, and they help me utilize those gifts in this practical earth world reality, all right, from my soul. And they're all habits, patterns, beliefs, or ways of being that are created and manifested from in here in this reality. So it's part of our magic and our gifts, all right. Also, my eyes, on a soul level, everybody's soul reads energy. Whether you realize it or not, your soul runs the show, and we all read energy. So what happens is, I get out here in this earth world, and you can look into my eyes, and you know if I'm telling the truth. Blue is the color of truth. It is authentic. Okay, it is authentic color as well. Authentic meaning what do I mean by this? Being the blue being authentic in that space. Well, truth is authentic. Do you see what I'm saying? So being authentic in that space of love energy that is God, the God's honest, authentic truth. Okay. So my eyes tell you that. So when your soul comes up to my soul and people form in earth world reality, you're reading that energy as well. And you will look into my eyes, and you will know if I'm telling what? The truth. The truth about somebody's soul is always right here, whether they can look you in the eye or not, what you're reading their energy from their eye color as it is to who they are, what they do. So before people even meet me, many times they're like, I know you, I've met you in another life, or somehow I know your energy, or I know you're here to help me, or I just feel like I need to work with you. Those are things that are all messages on a subliminal soul level that come out from the habits and patterns and beliefs that we all have, okay? Our knowledge, our wisdom, our gifts, our tools, okay? So everything that is a habit, pattern, and belief is actually knowledge, wisdom, gifts, and tools to help and assist us, which is really, really cool shit, right? Okay, so my hair tells somebody that I have crone energy, that I'm wise, okay? And they tell other souls that come to me to learn from me this. It tells them this on a soul level. So whether people consciously know that or not, their soul always fucking knows. Your soul runs the show, okay? It knows everything, right? Like to give you an example, my soul does things that are so magical and so credible and so amazing, and we all have these gifts. And sometimes your soul does it just even when you're not consciously aware, or you're not, so to speak, in control of it, and you're honing your gifts as well. And that's your soul saying, hey, remember me? I run the shots here. I do what really happens here, and I call in everything. Because your soul throws out your habits, patterns, and beliefs based on your experiences in here, what you're doing to create in your world, like my hair color, my eye color, okay, and my glasses. Why would I wear glasses? To adjust the way that I see the world in many different ways, okay. So it's not, nothing that can be positive, and nothing and anything and everything really can be positive, negative, unwell, okay. It's all in how you view it. But if you learn the law of love energy in all of its form, okay, it changes the way you see everything, right? Okay, and as you change, everything else changes, and more information comes into you, and you'll learn. And it's all based on what your soul came in here to do, your habits, patterns, beliefs, how much you're working consciously with love energy that is God, and your unwellnesses, wellnesses, and the whole entire law of universe and the reality that you're in. All of these things work together to create the experience that you're having right here, right now, in this moment, and always, and in all time, and in all that is God, okay? So it's really, really neat. And all that is God, meaning all that is love energy, law of universe, okay? So we're talking about all these, so many things. These are all habits, patterns, and beliefs, gifts, wisdom bestowed on us. All right. So through our souls, and our soul has the power of God or love energy to create. All right. We all do that consciously and subconsciously. Okay. So there's habits and patterns in our souls that create consciously and then create subconsciously. The conscious ones are the ones that we know about. Hey, I want a glass of soda, so I go get a glass of soda, or I want a glass of milk, or I want a new outfit, and then we consciously do that here in Earth World. We're creating that consciously. Other things like crazy stuff is when you need protection energy. Let's say you're walking in a really bad area, in a city, and it's a very dangerous section, and your soul may subconsciously protect you along with the angels, and you'll feel them come in, and it'll put up a wall and say, hey, you are super protected, and you will feel your soul actually doing this. This is all part of subliminal or subconscious ways of being that your soul does. It's magic, habits, patterns, and beliefs that you have acquired within your soul, the portal that is you, that is God, from lifetime to lifetime. And you carry these things, and in a healthy space, you utilize them in the healthiest, best way, i.e. your gifts. In an unwell space, they can manifest in unwell, crazy, unwell nonsense and unwellness for you, right? Okay, so remember, habits and patterns and beliefs are your gifts, tools, and wisdom. They all are one in the same based on how you utilize it. And the way you look at it, what you came here to do, and all these other things, okay? So back to Nicole's question, I needed to describe all of those things to get a better understanding. Now, another thing could be a habit and pattern in belief that's more literal in terms of this earth world, okay? More literal would be let's say I see my sister every holiday, and every holiday, like clockwork, at 3:00 in the afternoon, we get in a really big fight. Or, this is a habit and pattern belief that is triggered either subconsciously or consciously that happens every single year. And this year I'm aware of it, and I don't want that to happen. This is an example of a habit and pattern and belief that is manifest in this reality that causes an issue of unwellness out here. Okay, so that's an unwell habit and pattern and belief that doesn't necessarily serve me. So I got to heal, clear, change that in me, okay? Because clearly, if we're in an argument and we're not getting along, why is that happening? What's going on with me that I need to change that? What's going on with my sister that is a mirror to me and between the two of us, and how do we both change that? And thank you, God, for clearing, healing, and changing that for us. So ultimately, that's how you would go about changing all that and working within your soul, working with love energy that is God. That's a great way to start to do it in the moment, okay? And it starts to happen right away. It's another form of wonderful magic from the portals of our soul, of all that is God, that we all have, okay? All right, so that said, Nicole said to me, well, some people, I'm not sure if it was there were two different characters that are, I think they're in Native American culture, and she said that these two characters that are like magical beings, kind of like people will say, oh, well, there's no such thing as Bigfoot, or there's no such thing as the Loch Ness Monster. All right. So there's myths and creatures everywhere in all that is, and everything is relevant to what you believe. Right. Okay. Because there's all different dimensions of everything in this world. So you create your reality. Okay. So people who see these things in some way, shape, or form have the connection to all that is God, to tap into this, to have these beliefs, to know that these things exist in them. And that's how they bring them out and make them real in their reality here. Really, really crazy, neat shit. Okay. So it comes from your soul, the portal of God, your experiences that you have based on your soul, your higher heart self, what you choose to manifest. And she'll say, and that's how it comes out. All right. But not necessarily meaning Nicole will say, but many people will say, well, how does it happen that they never see these things before, but they never see them? They're not thinking about it consciously. It's a subconscious habit and pattern and belief that they're tapping into in their soul, which allows them to see things that they wouldn't normally see. It's also part of their gifts. It's to let them know that this is who you are. These are part of the gifts that you have, and you can share this with the world, or you can look at it as a positive, healthy thing or an unhealthy thing. So everything is a habit and pattern and belief, but somewhere within you, you must believe it is possible and that it can happen or it cannot happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like conspiracy theories and all this crazy shit that goes on in the world, the beliefs about this, the beliefs about that. Every single thing tells you the truth about what is going on with you and your belief system. And the first thing you want to do is bring it to source love energy that is God, so you can get the God's honest truth about exactly, does this thing exist? Does this not? Is this from my soul, channeled through my soul? And if it does exist, what reality does it exist in? Is this because clearly it's showing up in my reality, and why is that? Is this a positive thing? Is this an unwell thing? Do I understand this? Do I not understand this? So everything is designed to help heal and assist us and make us and allow us to have the greatest life with creation that is love energy that we could ever possibly have. So if your soul calls that in, you have some kind of journey here that's in relation to these mythical creatures or creatures from other worlds like fairies and trolls and all of this stuff. If you're calling it in and you're seeing these things, all right, they are real to you. Okay, that's part of your gifts, but you must be in a healthy space within that, and you're tapping in and you're seeing multidimensionally. But you have to have those gifts within your soul to be able to do this kind of thing. You have to be in a certain God space, as well as if you're not in a healthy God space. Okay, so there's a lot of different things going on here. If you're not in a healthy God space, this is how people can go nuts, and they do go nuts. There's super gifted people out there that can do super magical things. Right? And they can see super amazing stuff, but then they go nuts, because they're not well in here, but ultimately it's in their soul they're not well. Okay, so they authentically have these gifts, but they can't differentiate between wellness and unwellnesses within that space. Okay, again, this is, basically unwellnesses that appear and come in your belief system through all time, all that is God, all that is in your soul, and your personal experiences and your connection to God. So all that is God is everything. Everything is possible in this space. Everything, okay? Based on what you believe. But there is a law of universe that allows all of this stuff to happen in different ways for different reasons, both positive and unwellness, depending on your personal journey and the journey of all that is God, and all that is, let's say, for this purpose, in earth world reality. So anything that your soul calls in is part of your journey. But the truth here is, if in some way, shape, or form, if you don't believe something that can happen, all right, if you don't believe something can happen, it cannot happen. Okay. So if you're seeing things that you don't necessarily believe in, like ghosts and stuff, you could be shut off on a soul subliminal matter, or subliminal way. Okay. Because your soul has all these cool things that it does on a subconscious level, and both positive and unwell, that tell you the truth about what is going on with you. Okay. So, and it's part of you tapping into your gifts in this reality to help heal and assist you. So if you're seeing, ghosts or spiritual creatures or fairies or I don't know if it's the term is windwalkers or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll have to get the right words. I just didn't write it down. Whatever it is that you see, okay? So it is real, based in God reality of love energy of all that is creation, but it's about what you believe. It cannot be manifested in your reality unless you have a connection to it and you're here to teach it or work within that space in some way, shape, or form. And it's in your best interest from love, whether it's an unwell experience or a well experience, and how you process it to heal you and put you in a better place of love is also part of the whole system and plan. So I do hope that helps you understand better about habits, patterns, and beliefs, how the whole of all things work, and how when we have a belief, we must believe it, whether it's subconsciously or have that experience within us in our God connection. Okay, it has to happen in all these different ways, okay? And our journeys and our soul's mission and the law of universe, all these things play a role here. Your soul's mission, what you're here to do personally for yourself and to change the world. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys, and I know that it will. And any questions, much love to you. Just get back to me and let me know. And if you have any questions, in terms of anything having to do with this, and or anything really, okay? This is what we do. We're here to change the crazy ass unwellness that's going on in this world from a place of love, and to learn how things truly work authentically with the law of love energy that is God in its highest form, this Christ consciousness space of love, okay? Which is super high vibrating. We're here to be in that space and teach that space so we can become the best us we can be and live the best lives. All right. Thanks so much again for watching. Hopefully I have a new YouTube for you in a day or so. Much love. And I'll talk with you soon. Thanks. Bye.